Hey guys, what's up, and welcome back to Just for Fun. My name is Matt. I love you. Anybody who's watching this, I love you. I love you, much love. And what is this nonsense? This is Hedron alignment in standard. Whenever I see a card like this, you get the wheels turning. I love that they give it hexproof, so it has a chance of sticking around. I love that they gave it a good ability to go with the card. And whenever you see something like this, it sets the brewer flame alight, right? So I decided to try it in a blue-black control kind of shell. And the shell isn't totally there in standard, so we did what we could with it. So here we've got a bunch of removal spells. So we've got 2 grasps, 2 dead weights, 3 fatal pushes, 2 murders, main, and we've got these 2 Yehenis. Oh, 3 grasps, my bad. Do you want to work? No. Expertise as quasi sweeper type things. What is going on with my program here? We've got some transgress as disruption and brutality, and these things all go with catalog and oath of Jace as my discard outlets to discard the one Hedron alignment in my hand. So Hedron alignment to win, you need to have 1 in your hand, 1 in play, 1 in the graveyard, 1 in exile. So how do you exile it? So we can transgress it from our hand if we need to, but the ideal way is secret salvage. So this is really the card that makes the combo work. Basically, you somehow loot away one of the alignments, and when you cast this, you will get the other ones into your hand. You'll exile that one. So you'll have the one in exile, and you'll have 3 in your hand. So all you need to do at that point is play 1 and ditch 1, and you win. So it's really, this card makes it a lot easier to have all of them in one place or keep track of all of them. We have a couple or 3 planeswalkers here, a big mana draw spell, and a big dude that kills something. So these 2 things are our backup win condition: Noxious Gearhulk and Obnix. So if somehow we get one of these countered or something bad happens, that's really our only way of winning. Or just making our opponent miserable enough that they quit. We got a couple Blighted Fens. Interesting mana base, very important to keep track of sequencing in this deck. So if we're playing against counter spells, we want to bring in more counter spells and transgress type effects. So there's plenty of those. Scatter is another way to get a win con sort of in the deck. A couple more removal spells in case we need that against a cheap stuff. Deck aggro, and threw in one of these just as another sort of win con kind of dude that I had sitting around, like 75th card. Why not, right? If I were going to alter this deck at all, I'd probably find a way to slot in more Obnix or more other ways to win. But if we're just trying to win with Hedron alignment only, this is one way to do it. And spoiler alert, we 3-0 the matches, and we do win with that win condition, and I hope you enjoy it, because I did. It took a lot of work to get it to work, and there you go.